Yeah, that's a common problem with all states.
So
unfortunately, it's a problem of corruption of governments, and it cuts across most states, and of course includes the central government as well.
Would you say that the corruption's been a part to play with what's been taking place, difficulties that have arisen? Because there's been something, even though it's been a poor conversation.
No, in the overall scheme of things, corruption is certainly playing a big role in this, because the major reason why Government of India or ministers in the Government of India want to absolve large multinational corporations from liability in India is corruption. That's what I believe.
Do we have the necessary laws in place? Or I don't look at this as just an Indian problem, it's global. Do we have the correct laws in place to manage the corporate bodies that are able to represent themselves as an entity in the courts, but they change shape and form, so they're not quite like all.
You see, one very serious problem that has arisen with this whole development of corporate business and corporate commerce, where it's really corporations which are supposed to be legal entities which are running all businesses, is that these are bodies which by their very nature work for profit, because the only expectation of the shareholders from the managers is to increase or to improve the bottom line. And when that happens, and you have, as we have seen, this sort of enormous growth of corporate power. In fact, the 50 biggest corporations in the world are probably bigger than the 100 smallest countries in terms of their total annual turnover. They are bigger than the 100 smallest countries of the world. So therefore, with this kind of corporate power working only for profit, unfortunately they then manage to subvert and suborn all decision making of public authorities for their benefit or for the benefit of their profit. And this is what we are seeing happening even in India, with this kind of attempt by the government to absolve corporations running hazardous industries of all liability. So this has become a serious problem, not just in India but across the world, with the rise of corporations and the increase in the power of corporations which run essentially for profit, where the managers are supposed to take those decisions which just increase the profits of those corporations. This is a very big problem.